everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. In today's tutorial I will show you how to do this little Christmas ornament. It's a little Santa that I did for my children. Every year I make a special ornament with their names and the year, and this year I decided to make this little Santa with leftover yarn. As you can see, I think it came out pretty cute. I'm going to show you how to crochet the little Santa hat. We're going to need a pair of these wiggly eyes, a button nose. These are just little felt balls that are sold prepackaged, and a tiny little piece of felt in the color red for the mouth, and also a little piece of string here to hang our little ornament from. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is I have a piece of cardboard here. It measures 4.5 inches from this side to this side and 4 inches from here to here. We're going to use the 4.5 inches to make our beard. We're going to wrap it around 50 times, just like this. Once you have it ready with 50 rounds, you're going to take it off and you're going to tie it up here and cut this part down here, okay? And then we're going to come back and do another one, also the same size, but you're only going to wrap it 12 times, just like this. So once you have it ready, you're going to take it off again and just tie it right here on one side and cut the bottom here. Okay, this is going to be for a mustache. And then the next thing that you're going to do is another one. This time it's going to be 4 inches. You're going to wrap it like this in this color pink. This is going to be for the head. You're going to wrap it again 50 times, just like this. Once it's ready, take it off. And you're going to tie it right in the middle, right here, right in the middle. And then cut this side, and then cut this side, and then form your little pom-pom, just like this. So I'll come back and show you once I have those 3 things ready. Okay, I have my 3 pieces here ready. So now what we're going to do is you're just going to cut the bottom part of it, just like I did here. Make sure that it's all of the pieces here, all of these strings here are cut at the bottom, just like this. And what we're going to do next is this one here. I already cut it, and we're going to split this one and this one. We're going to split the yarn in half, and I just do this, untwist it, and then pull two, so in half. Okay, you're going to do this for the mustache and for the beard, just like this. Okay. And then for this one here in pink, you're just going to cut it just like this and form a pom-pom that's going to look like this at the end. Once this part is all done, I will come back and show you what the next step is. Okay, so now that we have everything ready, I have the one for the mustache, I have the one for the beard, and then I have this one here for the head. I am going to split the big one here right in the middle, right where we tied it, and I'm going to tie this one right on top. So I'm just going to do it like this, and then turn it and tie it with a nice knot back here. So just like that. Okay, now this is what it looks like. Okay, and now we're going to work on the hat. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is chain 23 chains. I just measured it around the this pom-pom here that is going to be the head, and I have 23 chains. Now we're going to join to the beginning here with a slip stitch, and we're going to make a circle, making sure that the chains are not twisted or anything, because we're going to work in the round in this row. Okay, just like that. And immediately in this first chain that's here, we're going to do a single crochet, just like this, a single crochet on the next chain, and on the next one. Continue like this all the way around. I forgot to tell you that I'm just using your normal number 4 medium size yarn with a 4mm crochet hook. So I'll meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to work the next row. Okay, I'm here at the end. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join to the beginning to the first single crochet with a slip stitch, just like this. I'm going to chain 1, and immediately in the same space that's here, if you see the little hole right next to it, I'm going to make a single crochet. We're going to work one more round in this color red, just doing single crochets in each one of these single crochets of the previous row. Then we're going to come back here and do a slip stitch to join. So I'll meet you here at the end to show you the next step. On the next row, we're going to change colors. So I'll meet you here to show you what the next step is. Okay, I made it here to the end of this second round of single crochets. One thing I want you to notice is that there's a stitch right here, right between where we have our first single crochet and then here where we have the last single crochet. I know this color red is kind of hard to see. So here, if you see this little space here, this is actually our slip stitch right here. So you're not going to work a single crochet there. You're only going to work here where there's actually the last single crochet of the previous round. And the next thing is we're going to join here to the beginning, right here where we have our first single crochet with a slip stitch. So just keep that in mind. If you were to do a single crochet here, you are adding stitches, so your work is going to start growing on the sides. Okay, so now I'm going to switch colors, and I have the white here ready with a loop at the end. I'm just going to put my hook through the first single crochet here, and I'm going to pull this loop through the front just like this, pull the red so that it's nice and secured, and now with the white I'm going to chain one just like this. And now immediately in this first space that's here, I'm going to work a single crochet just like this and a single crochet on the next. We're going to work this round just in the same way, doing single crochets. So I'll meet you here at the end to show you what the next step is. Okay, I'm here at the end of this third round in this color white. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch. I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to work a single crochet in the same space. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the next one and work a single crochet. We're going to do this for this row. At the end you should have again 23 single crochets. So I'll meet you here to show you what the next step is. Okay, I made it here to the end of this fourth round in this color white. Now we're going to work one more round with the color red. So we're going to leave the white on one side, and we're going to introduce the red color again. Just grab it from the back and insert your hook on the first single crochet here and pull with the red color or loop. Introduce it through the front here with this red color. So now we're going to chain one, and immediately in this same space that's right here, I'm going to work a single crochet just like this, and a single crochet on the next. We're going to work single crochets all around. At the end we should have 23 single crochets, so I'll meet you here to show you what the next step is. Okay, I made it here to the end, so now I'm just going to join to the beginning with a slip stitch. In this round we're going to start doing reduction stitches. So the first one is I'm going to chain one, and immediately in the space here that's next to the first one I'm going to do a single crochet. On the next one I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook on the next, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops in my hook, and close. Okay, on the next one I'm going to work just a normal single crochet, but on the next one I'm going to work a reduction. So insert your hook on the next, 3 loops, and close. So continue like this until you come to the end. I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, I'm here at the end, so now I'm going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch, but what I'm not going to do with the red color, I'm going to do it with the white color instead. So I'm just going to insert my hook here through the first single crochet that we did and do a slip stitch just like that. And now I'm going to chain one and work a single crochet immediately in the same space, and a single crochet on the next one. We're going to just do single crochets all around. I'll come back at the end to show you what the next step is once this row is done. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have 15 single crochets, so now I'm just going to join to the beginning with a slip stitch and chain one. Immediately in the same space here I'm going to make a single crochet, and on the next one I'm going to work a reduction stitch. So I'm just going to insert my hook, pull up a loop, insert my hook, pull up a loop, and close. On the next one I'm going to work just a normal single crochet, but on the next one I'm going to do a reduction stitch. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, insert your hook on the next, and pull up a loop. So continue like this, alternating, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you what the next step is. Okay, I made it here to the end. I have 10 stitches, and now I'm going to introduce the red color again. So with that, I'm going to insert my hook here to the first single crochet, pull up a loop, and work a slip stitch, just like this. I'm going to pull the white a little so that it tightens, and with the red I'm going to chain one, and immediately in the same space here that you see, I'm going to work a single crochet on the next, and on the next one as well. So we're going to just work single crochets all around. I'll come back here at the end and show you what the next step is. Okay, I'm here at the end. I have 10 single crochets. I'm just going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch and chain one. Now I'm going to work a single crochet in this first space here, and a single crochet on each one of these single crochets of the previous round. So you're going to continue like this for about 10 more rounds, alternating between the white and the red, and I'll meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to finish our little hat. So I'll meet you then. Okay, I made it here to the end. I actually did 14 rounds, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. If you did 12, just make sure you do maybe another round and end with the color red, because at the end we're going to attach this little tiny pom-pom that we're going to make. So here what I'm going to do is I have this little hole that is left on top. I want to close it up a little bit more, so I'm just going to weave this yarn through just like this. Every other stitch. There aren't that many here, so just pull, and that'll close that little hole right there. Okay, so now I'm just going to insert my needle through here and pull it on the other side, and that will close that part right there, so that we're done with that. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to do a little pom-pom for the end. So I have 10 rounds here. All I did is I just wrapped the yarn around my fingers like this, through my 2 fingers, wrapped it around 10 times, and then I tied it, and now I'm going to make my little pom-pom. So I'll meet you back again here to show you how we're going to do that. Okay, I finished my little pom-pom here, as you can see. Now we're going to attach it here to the end, and we're also going to attach our the end of the hat to one side, like this one here. I have it tied up, so we're going to do the same with this one. One thing I forgot to tell you is make sure you do this this little piece here where you're tying it long enough so that you're not going to have a problem. I left it too short, so I'm just going to pass this piece of yarn here through my needle, and I'm going to pass it through one side just like that, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Okay, and then on the other side I'm going to pass it through. Okay. And then once that is done, I'm going to pass this one here to one side. So I'm going to do it here on one side. It's just like this. This is on the second round of the red color, and I'm going to pass it like that, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Make sure that it's not on the same stitch, otherwise we won't be able to make a knot. It'll come undone. So just like this, and introduce it through there on one of the stitches. Okay, and then pull, and now that we have both stitches here, we're going to tie it. Okay, and that part is nice and secure now, and this is what our little Santa hat looks like. It turned out pretty cute. Okay, so now I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to tie our ribbon to where we tied this little pom-pom, so it's right here. Just going to pass it through, just like that. And then I'm going to pass this loop through like that and tie it. And there we go. It's nice and secure now. And now I'm going to pass this through again through the needle And I'm going to put on Santa's head on, just like that. And I'm going to pass this through the top. Sort of like right there, right through the middle. Okay, and pull it. Make sure it's on in there, just like this. And now just make a knot here on the top so that your little hat doesn't come off. And make another one, just like that. And then now we're going to tie it up here on the top. Okay. And that's what it looks like. So now what you're going to do is you're going to glue the eyes on. I'm going to use a hot glue gun for that. So you're going to do the eyes, you're going to do the nose, same way, and you're going to put on the mustache right under the nose, and you're going to make a little circle out of felt and put it right under the mustache, and that's going to be Santa's mouth, just like that. So do that and then come back and I'll show you what mine looks like. Okay, so here's my little Santa. As you can see, I think he turned out pretty cute. It was very easy to do. I hope you like it. So this has been today's tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.